Guys, the project that we're going to be talking about next here is the Hall of Fame Goat Lodge. We got the triple double banger. We got two of them here. Let's go. All right, so guys, let's if you for anyone in the chat right now that hasn't seen this project yet, this is the Hall of Fame Goat Lounge or Lodge, sorry, and it looks like it's on the the Misty Mountains of Mordor or all that kind of jazz. But guys, can you give us a little bit of a background here for the lodge and how this was kind of all created?
The reason we went and started the Hall of Fame Goat Lodge, as you can probably tell, it's kind of reminiscent of some of the other 10K projects that are going on right now. We just had a ton of people who were, in our personal life, just reaching out to us, being like, hey, these projects are, exploding, they're going crazy, you guys should do your own. And we kind of just figured it'd be a fun, thing to spend the month on. The Goat Lodge is, at its core, it is one of the 10K Avatar projects, but we're incorporating some pretty fun new things that we haven't seen done yet in this project, mainly focused around bringing goats to VR and kind of incorporating that metaverse, community in a virtual reality setting. And one thing we're excited about is hopefully throwing a music festival. The reason we're trying to do a music festival is that the NFT Link bot not only adds roles on Discord, but it also has the capability of verifying NFTs in person. For use at concerts and stuff. So we figured that if we were able to throw our own festival, it'd be a really, really cool way to kind of prove the concept that NFTs can be used as concert tickets.
Now, one thing that I've heard, and I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but apparently the art for this is the same creator as Bored Ape Yacht Club. Can you confirm or deny those rumors?
The artist who made our project, we teamed up with him specifically because of his previous work. He's kind of asked us not to make that the focus of our project, that he's worked on the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So I should say there's a team of artists who are involved in this. Okay. It's not one person who's drawing, whether it be the apes or the goats. There's a team of people involved on both of those ends, and our artist has been involved with the apes, according to him.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I love the fact that kind of your guys' focus is okay, we want to make sure that the art side of things is really well done, but ultimately it's the NFT idea for the utility for getting to this concert and all that kind of stuff, and that's ultimately the thing that should be remembered. But it is kind of a cool little touch on the side for the project of having someone involved with something that was so massive for the entire space as a whole. So let's say everything goes completely smoothly here. You guys sell out, you're cranking things, we're vibing. You know what I mean? We're vibing. How long do you think it takes for you guys to actually plan and set a date for this concert?
I mean, if we do a quick sellout, we should be good to hit that November date for the concert. It kind of comes down to how quickly we sell out. Our festival partner has thrown festivals for 10 years. He's done Cosmic Kingdom, 515 Alive, Wakan Fest, mostly here in the Midwest.
All right, so the greatest of all roadmaps at 0%, the journey begins. Who's joining the goats and who's not going to make it? Love that phrase has taken over the NFT space. 25% will launch the Goat Lodge Provenance and social panel. Claim your goat with your social handle and explore other goat owners. At 50%, we'll announce a goat music festival date, location, and lineup in the United States, aiming for a November 2021 festival. Think somewhere warm in the U.S. At 75% sold, the Goat DAO launch date is set. Vote on the future of the VR Goatverse and control your destiny with your fellow goats. And then at 100% sold, the Goat team will unleash the full power of the Goat Metaverse. Think supercharging the DAO, announcing more live events, and getting a shitload more lawyers to figure out how far we can push the Goat DAO and Goatverse. So on that topic, can you talk a little bit about the logistics and how kind of creating all of this has been? Has it been a simple, hey, we got to come out, figure artists, design a website, and go from there, or how complex is it to create this?
Our background has been, as a software company, so the technical side is pretty easy. It's been kind of tough navigating, the legal side of things. We had a call with our lawyers today, just figuring out what can we include, what can't we, what should we stay away from. A lot of other projects are doing things incorporating staking and interest and things like that, where the tokens kind of, are more centered around some sort of financial thing. And I think that's a really interesting way to go and something we're super interested in exploring, but it really requires we would need an opinion letter from our lawyer that might take 40 hours to go right. And that's just something that's not in our budget yet.
You guys, it doesn't look like you have like merch or anything like that. Do you feel like there's anything you guys have left off the roadmap that might be coming in the future that people don't know about? Are airdrops a thing? Because we've seen a lot of projects also say that. Are you guys trying to do the under promise, over deliver aspect of it? Or are you just kind of being like, hey, here's exactly what a roadmap is. You guys should know exactly what you're buying into off the hop?
As far as the merch store goes, it's pretty trivial for us to throw something like that up. We're kind of just looking for like a really good partner with that. I think the approach we're going to take is that we're going to do like shirts with the Goat Lodge logo on the front chest, and then people can upload their own goat to the back and then have that printed. You know, the only marketing we've really done so far is a Cool Cat giveaway on our Twitter. And we kind of just wanted to test the waters, see what people thought about the project. We're not like really in a super rush to launch or anything. We think that, you know, the project is on pretty solid ground right now, but it would be better to kind of do it quicker just so we can hopefully lock in the festival for this year. So it's still in 2021.
And in terms of partnerships, because we just had Singularity here on, and we're noticing a lot of other projects who say like, hey, we're going to have like a special collaboration with somebody, or, you know, after they have, you know, a decent amount of success and they kind of, you know, sell out and are the talk of the town. It seems that almost every single NFT project is partnering with each other. Have you guys been approached by anybody? Have you reached out to any people to partner? What's kind of that scenario like for you?
So our approach for partnerships is kind of more focused on the festival space right now. We're looking for DJs who have released NFTs who we can partner with, and potentially they could take those NFTs and also turn them into tickets to our festivals for their collectors.
Love it. Okay, so also on the website here, there's been a lot more, especially with like the Fame Lady release, saying, hey, there should be like more female representation in these NFTs that are art-based, and you guys have here, which goat will you get? You have a 75% chance of getting a male goat, like this one decked out in a combination of 1 of 7 randomly assigned traits, and then you have a 25% chance of getting a female goat, like this one decked out in a combination of 1 to 7 randomly assigned traits. So for you guys, how was it kind of like designing these goats to have like genders in a way?
We felt that the community was kind of just a little bit underrepresentative of women within NFT avatars. And so, you know, we felt that we wanted to be inclusive. So, you know, me being smart, goat and all, I went up, looked up some goat facts, and found out that after the age of 10, goats give birth to 75% male goats and 25% female goats. So that's kind of just how we base the story for our goats. These goats are older and, you know, they're scarce, so it's harder to find a mate for them. And that's why they're 75% male, 25% female.
Yo, that's a crazy statistic, but that's super, super cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on today and giving the insight. And I think you provided a whole hell of a lot. And for me, I'm excited for it. And you let me know whenever, and we'll cover that drop for sure. But thanks so much for popping on today, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for the Goat Lodge. Holy sheesh. I actually, listen, I like it. I like it. I think that we've had other projects where they've said, hey, like we want to do like concerts or whatever, but we haven't seen faces. Like it means so much when we can actually see who these people are, what they're talking about, their interest level with stuff, and the vibes, right? Like those guys, they got vibes. They're cool. They're looking over everything, and like